And we are back. Mikihiko might be the culprit. You're the only one. What? Eh? Me? It's me? Hey, Kazuki, but that's a little bit... No matter how you look at it, it's impossible. I'm not really close to him or anything, but why? Physical strength nor stamina? It's not possible. He looks the weakest among their group. I also think there's something wrong with this time. Just looking at him, I don't think he would be able to. Wait, is there a piano? Oh yeah, there is. That's right. Why can I even do? I'm weak. I'm not proud of it. That explains why you were able to lure Kana into making her swim with you, I'm not proud of it. I admit, Mikiko is the weakling among weaklings. Peperi. That ventriloquism aside, I think it's still true the ventriloquist is the weakest, second to none. Honestly, even for me as a girl, I think I could win with strength. Hey, what do you think of that? You played on the same team with the sport event. Speaking any more than this would only increase my doubts, so I can't deny it. This is really the first thing I've ever seen in my life. A true weakling. Even if that's true, you guys, that's too much. The others are expressing reactions of disbelief. And maybe I am too. I must have those thoughts in the corner of my mind. No matter how you look at it, Mikiko doesn't look like a cruel person who would commit such a crime. No, rather, he's physically and mentally weak, so I wonder if it's right to leave him out of the discussion if he can't commit the crime in the first place. But still, the evidence we've uncovered so far points to Mikihiko only. Which one is the real truth? No matter how impossible it may seem, the truth is what remains at the end. What else do you have to say this time? Don't look at me with such eyes. It's not something I'm making up. This is one of the lines of Sherlock Holmes, the main character in Conan Doyle's... Nope, you're wrong in there. Conan O'Doyle. Sir Conan O'Doyle's mystery novel. It's also the only thing you guys have to learn to accept in the current situation. The only thing we have to accept? We already have enough evidence against the culprit, and the evidence points to the most likely person. But you guys are just doubting even with the correct answer in front of you because of prejudiced notions of a person's character. Well, what are you trying to say then? Simply put, I have the same opinion as that guy. The culprit of this case is Mikihiko Koyasunaga, that puppeteer. Eh? Why are you doing that? Like you don't know anything, with that face. I really don't know anything, but what would I know if I'm not the culprit? You really don't know anything. You are the culprit, aren't you? No way, I'm really not. If you're taking it this far, I sincerely praise you. I think it's incredibly interesting that you can hide your feelings to that extent. I really mean this. I can't hide anything like that. It's not me. Hey you, why are you still pushing the kid? Still, he's been driven like this. Would it be too ugly if I do more? Don't you want him to at least come clean during this time? What? Why would you? You're the only one who's driving me to be the killer. Let's stop now, puppeteer. I hope you enjoyed this much. To think that you couldn't even use this lightly twisted incident and couldn't take advantage of it. As I told you before, this case is so boring. Bull. Hey, stop it now. Why is Shozo doing this all of a sudden? It sounded like he was trying to encourage Mikihiko. I don't think he's asking him to admit that he's the culprit. This is like... Well, if you keep sticking to that character, that wouldn't be so bad, but in the end you will end up being executed. Isn't it? Anyway, you're the killer. I will continue to name you like that. No, it's not me. Oh, but you are. I forgot to tell you this. It's not me. It's not me. I know it. What you did last night and what kind of being you are. It's not me. Not me. Isn't this enough? What did Mr. Koyasunaga did to... I said it's not me! No, it's not me. But why are you saying it? Why you keep accusing me of being the culprit? And you know about me? You even know what kind of person I am? What can you know? What do you know about me that you're talking about? Mikihiko? What? Yeah. Do you think I'm the culprit too? Don't be ridiculous. The evidence points at me. That's been only circumstantial evidence. Besides, you're the one who said there's a good chance about a traitor or something, but you were lying. Don't come and accuse me of being a culprit, you wretch. What's with this guy? Why is he doing this all of a sudden? Character breakdown? Mr. Kurasanaga, why are you doing this so suddenly? Mikiko changed in an instant. The trembling and weak appearance until now disappeared somewhere else, and all that remained was the appearance of screaming in spite of evil. You finally revealed your true colors. How frustrating it must have been hiding such a nasty nature until now, don't you think? Don't be ridiculous. I don't understand what I've done wrong to keep making me a murderer. If you want to turn me into a murderer, bring some proof. If you don't have anything like that, you shouldn't talk as you please, don't you think? What am I going to do? Should we resolve this quickly then? As I told you, Kazuki Watanabe, let's quickly put an end to this boring case already. Maybe the others are still in their minds fixated, barely staying like frozen statues like this. I'm tired to death after making this mess since this morning. Wouldn't it be better for the others to finish quickly and go back? What are you talking about? Give me evidence, proof! I don't like Shozo's attitude either, but I'm in favor of solving the case quickly. There are some people on the verge of collapsing. I don't know if this will work out or not. Good luck. I'll sleep since there's nothing to do. He's already the culprit. Shozo already seems to be confirming Mikihiko as the culprit. Is there a reason he speaks so confidently? I'll have to listen to the others' opinions first. Doo-doo-doo. Bam. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Oh my god, that's a lot. We need to confirm something first, yeah? Don't think too deeply. Is there something we're missing from the basis of the case? Yes, for example, going back to the scene of the crime. Hold on, the scene of the crime was already covered? I don't think there's any more to find there. The natural blessing though. Right, nothing else seems to come out. Same goes for the girls' locker room. I searched everything too. And the same goes for the men's locker room. We're arrived this far, but no special evidence came out. If I was the culprit, I would left with something at least. But nothing was ever found out about, so that means I cannot be the culprit. Clearly, we've picked up the clues for quite a few things so far, but there's still something unnatural left near the crime scene. That something is... need to confirm something first. Don't think too deeply. We're gonna solve that case. We're gonna have to solve that case. Solve the case. There you go. Cool. Yeah, there were still clues left at the crime scene. Really? I believe Yukari knows too. You saw that with me. I did? Do you remember there was a part where the blood that flowed from the body was strangely cut off? Oh, that's right. There was a spot that was left behind. The blood that flowed was cut off? Yeah, the blood was flowed out to the extent of forming a puddle that was unnaturally cut off at one point. Roughly like this. Looks like a footprint. Hey, it's that. But how is it related to the case? The blood could have hardened in that shape by chance. It wouldn't be easy to recognize like this if it was just a coincidence, but what made it look like this would be the question. I don't think it's a mark made by the weapon on the floor, because we already said the weapon was something like a small blade. At the very least, it wouldn't look like this. Oh, this is... Misako, did you discover something? If it was really left behind like this isn't a mark made by something dropping. Something was placed there first that prevented the blood from spreading on that spot. Oh, I see. So Mikiko put the doll there, and when the blood splattered, it left that. Nice. But if it's just laid down there, shouldn't there be something like an object blood stained in that shape? I couldn't find anything with that shape of blood in the pool. Are you sure you looked everywhere? Yeah, I turned over and looked at every spot of it. Even the pile of surfboards piled up in the corner of the room. There was no blood in any of them. Not to mention, it doesn't look like a shape that will come out of a board. Aside from that, I checked the locker rooms too, but nothing with blood was found. I searched the entire second floor, but except for the crime scene and Rio's swimsuit, I found no trace of blood. What about the first floor? There were some traces of the culprit going there from the scene. You guys didn't search very well there, right? The coin disappeared, so we already looked up everywhere since this morning, but there's nothing left. See now? Is this mark really a clue or anything? Now you can stop blaming an innocent person and find out the real culprit already. This is annoying to be in this kind of doubt. Then what is it? After all, there were no bloody items on the first floor, let alone the second floor. Everyone has some very serious looks. Is this something to be worried about? I'm just gonna take a sip of my drink. Water! Has anybody watched that show, I Am Weasel? I remember this one scene where they were on a boat, right? A ship. The water was flooding in and Weasel decided to try to drink, try to contain the water in his body, and he puked it out of the part of the sea, to prevent water from flooding. And he did that many times, and Baboon was like unaware of this. And when Weasel was exhausted and and he fell on the floor, Baboon was like, "Mr. Weasel, man, are you okay? Do you need water?" And he forced Weasel to drink a glass of water on Weasel. And Baboon was like feeling better, and Weasel just punched him in the face. Holy shit, I need to rewatch that cartoon. It's so funny. It's because this is strange. Look at that mark. There has to be something with blood somewhere. But there's no such thing anywhere. I understand that, but why do you think it's complicated if you think it's simple? If you thought it would be a simple idea, you wouldn't be doing this. Well, let's make an example then. The culprit just took it, in terms of destroying the evidence. Does that mean the killer still has it? Seeing that you guys couldn't find it anywhere, they must have hidden it somewhere, right? I couldn't find it either, but even when you're trying, you always appeal to be a stupid fool like this. I'm not that dumb. No, I think the idiot has a point this time. What? Why the stupid face? No, I mean, I didn't expect to hear you say that. I don't know if anyone did. I just said the right thing was correct. Why should I give you a compliment? Don't do stuff like that. If that happens, I think this guy would be more arrogant. Me? Weren't your thoughts about me the other day a little harsh? Not so much. Because it's an image that it would seem that would happen if someone praised you carelessly. You understand? I'm not really sure. Then the reason we can't find it means the culprit hid it somewhere? That's it. But anyone can't notice it by now. Except for me, there is only one guy, Kazuki Watanabe. It's only Kazuki. Why? I gave you a hint earlier. Of course, I thought there was a chance you would notice it too, but mentally and physically exhausted like that, it seems impossible in your state. Well, since that happened... Hey Kazuki, watch that guy carefully. You're not going to take the hint show a pathetic side of herself while doing nothing this time. A hint, it says. Why not try to stay silent in your trial scene already? The hint that Shozo gave me, that was... Let's see. Where is it? Find the other one. Yeah. Find the other one. Shoujo definitely mentioned that. Does that mean Mikiko has changed something since before? What's with those eyes? It's annoying. We already know that his personality has changed, but if it meant a difference in personality, he wouldn't point that at me. Alright then, let's look for what has changed. Spot selection. Your eyes, no. Your flower, no. It's because of your ear. God damn it, there you go. Wait, I got it. What? Mikiko, the doll you called Petty originally, it had a left ear torn off, but now the doll has a right ear torn off. Could you explain what happened to it? What nonsense! Petty has been like this since the beginning. Was he really? I also clearly remember having a left ear torn off. Then you must be mistaken. And even if what you guys say is true, what kind of evidence is that? Whichever side of my doll's ear was cut off, what are you trying to deduce from that? It has to do a lot with what we've been talking about so far. Huh? The fact that the position of the ear is reversed means that the doll you're holding is not Petty. So why did you bring the real Petty? It's a doll you always carry around. That's how I feel. I have a lot of dolls like this one in my room. I could be mistaken that I picked up another doll. You know this because you've been in my room too, Kazuki. No, that's not possible. What? Your room was clearly full of similar dolls to Perry, but there's no way you misunderstood and picked another doll. The reason for that is, Perry can be discerned. No, because of the ear. Perry can be discerned from the other dolls. You clearly mentioned that. Wow, did you say that? I should honestly say thank you for this. Thanks to you, I can finish this case faster. Finish? As if I only went to sleep. I didn't have anything to stab with. An inverted doll, an unnatural bloodstain found around the mutilated body. Now what can you associate from these two pieces of evidence? The unnatural bloodstain was made because of the doll, is that what you mean? In conclusion, yeah. If I had my reasoning for additional explanation, that doll was probably the bait used to attract Kanaise's attention to it. First he asked Kana to teach them to swim, and then put the doll on the edge of the pool, where she can see it immediately after coming out of the dressing rooms. If you had been wearing a swimsuit beforehand, it would have taken much time to change. And you, while waiting for Kanaise and holding your breath, changed her clothes, took an interest in the doll, and you approached her. She was attacked from behind and cut in her Achilles tendon, in order to subdue her easily. As a result of that, the doll was on the ground and the blood was flowing in that state, so we have left such an impression. That is my reasoning behind this case. Impossible, I'm weak, I can't act so nimble. Besides, that Achilles heel or whatever is not something you can cut so easily. Since the weapon of this case was a very sharp blade, it didn't take much effort. It's not that difficult to attack a person's weak point who is defenseless. When their attention is focused on the doll, is it not? Grr. But if I may add, we were the first ones to fight at the body because of Mr. Koyanaga saying, why don't we look at the pool as well? Think about it, if Mr. Koyanaga is the culprit, wouldn't it be unnecessary for the village to tell where the crime scene is? Yeah, that's right. If I was the culprit, I would have brought someone else to the scene, right? Perhaps it was meant to be a camouflage operation to arise such ideas. Huh? Are you crazy? If there was any evidence left, I would be the one to die. Wait, Kanjiro, are you sure you two found the body first? Someone else didn't arrive first, right? That's right. Then something is weird here. Weird? Yeah, at the time of the investigation, I wanted to call Monokuma for reference and I asked him alone about the criteria for the body discovery announcement. The criteria for the body discovery? How many people must find the body in order to make the body discovery sound? Monokuma's answer was 3 people. 3 people, you don't mean? What's wrong, Kanjiro? It was Mr. Koyanaga and myself who discovered Miss Ise's body, and right after that, the broadcast rang. That means someone else witnessed the scene before the two of you. What did you say? Who arrived first? Then that someone who came first was actually the culprit? Isn't that the case? Is that how it works? Just think about it. That person who witnessed the scene before Kanjiro and me, surely they're the culprit, aren't they? And Ryo's bloody swimsuit was found at the scene. If that guy's not the culprit, why would such evidence be left in the locker room? That's the real point. Someone else went to this crime scene before Kanjiro and I, and the bastard who committed the crime must be Ryo. If you understand that, let's stop doubting to execute this villain, yeah? How about it? You're so full of yourself, I'm speechless. Listen, my swimsuit must already been lost before the incident. It's out of my control. You can see that it has nothing to do with me at all. Shut up, you loser. Hey Monokuma, did you say that the body discovery announcement includes the culprit? For that point, I will say that responding flexibly depending on each situation. Then Monokuma could consider the culprit as one of the witnesses. Then it wouldn't be strange to say that those two witnessed it. That's right, obviously. If you think normally, it would be naturally like that. But there were a lot of unclear things about this case. And one of them is the existence of that individual is one person who knows everything about this case. That person is none other than... you! Because, no. Shozo Asayoro.
You're the only one!
Yep. Shozo, have you been to the scene before? Why do you think that? Simple reason, because of your attitude towards this case. After that trial started, you kept saying it was all boring, and the disappearance of the black coins you elaborated. Thinking about it, the timing fits perfectly. I had a hard time figuring out who the culprit was at first because of this whole crime. If it shows us saw the culprit's face or the moment the crime happened, or at least if we could find out the culprit was by witnessing the situation at the scene, they stole the black coins on purpose while waiting in front of the cafe so that we couldn't easily identify the culprit. How about it? Am I right? Excellent. Maybe this happened because I teased too much. That's right, I am the eyewitness. I happened to see him coming down from the second floor in the middle of the night, so I went to check out if something happened there. As for the detailed explanation, you just heard him, so I'll leave it at that. You saw me? That can't be. There was clearly nobody there. Eep! Mr. Koyasanaga. What an absurd take. Would it be easier to give up cleanly at this point? If you want to be look less ugly, that is. Well, I provided a way out by hiding the coins at best, but seeing as they didn't actively step forward, they don't seem to have the guys to admit it cleanly. Mikiko, what he said, is it actually true? Hey, please answer. Is that the truth? Maya wants to know too. Why did you... Mr. Kasanaga. Whoa, what's with this guy all of a sudden? He's completely broken, isn't he? Oh, that's not it. That's his... I figured it out. You figured out why your behavior has not come back to normal? No, I think that's a given. Moreover, what do you mean? Isn't it? According to your theory, I had a weapon. I should have it, but the weapon has not been found anywhere. And you've simply guessed the weapon is a blade or a knife. It's just your own speculation. Unless the weapon was found, I'm not culprit, right? It looks like you're trying to reach to an end. For your information, I did not see the weapon either. I saw him coming down holding the doll tightly with both arms, but he didn't have anything like a weapon in his attire. Look at that. There's no clear evidence anywhere, so you will stop doubting me now, yeah? That is not true, Mikiko. There were enough places to hide the weapon, surprisingly, in a very simple place. Simple place? It was inside the doll. Inside of a doll? What do you mean? You gotta put it in your clothes or in your pocket, but if the blade had no safety device like a scabbard, it would have been dangerous to hide it in those places. Even if there was a sheath, if you put it in your pocket or your clothes, you may have accidentally dropped it if you run into someone, and it would look unnatural from the outside. But if you hid the weapon inside the doll, it would have been able to safely hide it without looking unnatural. But that premise is wrong. I am a puppeteer, someone like me who cherishes dolls. It's unbelievable that I would hurt the doll itself. No, when you think about it, all of the dolls in your room had their ears properly attached, but the ears of the doll you're holding are torn. This is a simple fact. It's so simple that you don't value your own doll at all. So, where's the doll that Mikiko used to carry? There were no dolls on the first and second floors. It should be in Mikihiko's room. There were a lot of identical dolls there. If you hid it deep inside them, you wouldn't know at first glance. If I looked more carefully when I entered his room earlier, I would have let something like this happen. I messed up. No way, there's no such thing in my room. If you're really not guilty, can I search your room? We will know right away. Hey Monokuma, can I go to his room for a second? No, the only way you can get out of the courtroom during a trial is when you either collapse or there's something to light up the atmosphere. Or you could leave and die. Would you like that? If you go out and find the evidence now, you can end this boring trial already. Isn't it possible? I notice you've been pretty bored. There's that too, but since it's a rule, I just can't let you guys out of the courtroom. Can't be helped. This is the first time I've been made such a request like this, so I'll bring it myself as a special service. Wait just a minute. So much for rules. He seems to be having fun. There's no need to understand a guy like him, so let's stop worrying about it. I'm back. So fast. But you think I struggled finding it? It was put pretty deep. It doesn't matter because I found it in the end though. Take this. A doll falling in the middle of the courtroom with a popping sound. And covered in dark blood stains, it was a sharp blade that appeared between the doll's disfigured back. Cool. So I guess this is the one he picked. Oh, if you're talking about the item, it's strong enough that even a 5-year-old child can wield it and inflict very deep scars on the muscles of a rock-hard bodybuilder. Specially made by Monokuma, the knife. So we're selling these for 1 black coin. Pay attention. Who needs one? There's no need for that. All the evidence is out. Now, stop it, admit it already, Mikihiko. No, I'm not. It's not me. Yeah, that knife and doll were brought up by that stupid guy. He killed her and secretly brought a doll and a knife to my room. Well, that explains it, doesn't it? You dumbass. So I'm not the culprit. Absolutely not. Stop it. You're trying to make this worse. Shut up. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong at all. This is something you guys did. You guys are all conspiring to trying to kill me. They're trying to frame me as a culprit, make me the blanket, and execute me. Mr. Krasnaga, that's enough. Shut up, shut up, shut up. It's not me. No, no. I'm scared. Please stop it. No, 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 no. Hey, that guy's completely broken. What are you going to do now? Of course, I don't intend to go any further. Someone has been staring at me like they're going to kill me. If I said any more, I might be beaten to death first. It's because of you that this trial went on for this fucking long. So it's up to you to dissuade them. I'll let you do the honors. I'll do it even if you don't tell me to. He has to admit it. And finish the trial once and for all. Panic talk action, yeah. Opponents surrounded by their souls, rhythm bar appears, song is played. Oh, yeah, right. Destroy opponent's claim, yeah, destroy, yeah. Music rhythm notes. Okay, press Z to refute, okay. Right. Great. More music that's not in rhythm at all. A rhythm game which is in no rhythm. Come on. Do. You gotta make a rhythm game, at least make it in rhythm. You fools never use any knife.
The end.
Oh god. What now? Cool. Mikiko, I want you to put your arms down for a moment. What are you trying to do? Both arms holding the doll. I ask you to put them down. Why my arms so suddenly? As you can see there, the doll was covered in blood. Not to mention, unlike now that it's almost dry, it would have been strange if blood was on it because not much time has passed since the incident. If you were, as Shozo claims, hugging a doll that was soaked in blood that badly, I'm sure there would have been traces of it on your clothes. And of course, you couldn't put it on the washing machine because the machines don't work in nighttime. Ah, so that was it. If you don't have anything to do with the case, then you won't mind dropping your arms now. If there's a reason you can't do that, it's because you are the killer of this case. Hey, what are you doing? Get your hands down quickly. If you're not the culprit, do it. What are you waiting for? Just do it like this. Don't do it. Mikiko's arms were pulled down roughly by Terei. The inside of his clothes were stained with black, reddish marks. It was a gruesome sight. So they never smelled the blood? Because blood can leave a scent, though. Just saying. That's... not me. I'm not bad. It's not me who's bad. Finally, it's time to summarize the flaw of this case. If you still say you're not the culprit as you claim, this will be your last chance to clarify us. Now let's end this. To end this painful trial. To end this painful doubts. To end my anger towards the culprit who killed Kana. Closing eye will now begin. Sure. Certain numbers of panels, yep. Spaces in between, yeah. Wherever it go. I just need this. I just need the fucking instructions, the fucking keys. Here to bring up description, okay. Can also move the panel, pressing enter key, right. Okay, pressing enter key, there's no time limit, okay. Oh, thank god, no points deduction. Alright. Let's do this. Crime interference starter. Yeah, begin. So this is Q. Why is it working? Covers washing blood in body swimming pool. So black coins, yada yada. What happened here? Not really sure what happened here. Let's move on for a bit. Put your swimsuit, put the doll there. Saw the doll. What the doll is this? And then, what is this? Cute. Washing blood from the body, nope. Shows us singing out of the group. Killer's wiping the blood, nope. Compares to the point we got at nighttime swim. Oh, is this it? Enter. Okay, cool. What is this? Jozo witnessed the crime, scene of the crime. Not yet. Maybe in the next part. So, this is the part where they wash the clothes? Yeah. Is this the part where they witnessed the... Okay, no. She was sneaking out of our group. No? Okay. Sneaked out of the group or witnessed the crime. Yeah. Next up is like, Nope. Let's see. Oh, this is where the part where sneaks out of the group. So this is it? Nope. What is this? Oh, wipe the blood, right. 2 more. This. Okay. 1 more. Put this here. Cool.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
In this case, the sports competition was an important factor. The winner was given a gold coin and the loser was given a black coin to draw a weapon with a penalty. Especially in machines that can be pulled out with gold coins, an escape button was included because of it. We participated in the game with more enthusiasm than we thought, but based on the circumstantial premise, this incident happened. The day before the incident, the culprit promised Kana to meet at the swimming pool by saying, "Teach me how to swim regularly in the middle of the night." Kana, the best swimmer among us, agreed without hesitation. He headed to the pool when it was nighttime. It was time for the appointment. Similarly, when the appointment time came, the culprit went out at nighttime to procure a weapon. They took the black coin that was given and headed to the gym with the drawing machine. The culprit who obtained the weapon from the drawing moved to the meeting place, the swimming pool. To prepare in advance, the culprit changed clothes before Kana. If they put the swimsuit under the clothes beforehand, it would have been taken that long to change. The first thing the culprit did after entering the swimming pool was to put the doll they took with them in a place where it would be seen easily once Kana came out of the locker room. Perhaps this was a bait to attract attention when Kana entered the pool. The culprit themselves must have waited in a blind spot when she came out of the women's locker room. Kana, unaware of anything, saw the doll lying on the floor as soon as she came out of the room and approached it. The moment Kana lifted it, the culprit cut Kana's Achilles tendon from behind and knocked her over. The culprit climbed on top of Kana, who couldn't come to her senses from the pain, and cut her to pieces without mercy, and Kana died from excessive shock and blood loss. At that time, the bloodstains flowing out from the doll dropped next to it were cut off in a strange shape. The culprit, not aware of that, grabbed the poolside ladder and went into the pool to wash off the blood that splattered all over their body. They took the doll and ran out of the pool. The first thing the culprit did after returning to the locker room was to hide the weapon. Swiftly, they ripped open the doll's back and hid the weapon inside. And then when there was blood on the bench of the locker room, they wiped off the blood with the real swimsuit that they stole in advance. I believe this act was intended to lay the blame on Ryo. After finishing all their work, the culprit went back to their room. But something unexpected happened beforehand. Then, Shozo saw the culprit coming down from the second floor. Feeling something was strange, Shozo went straight to the second floor. And soon witnessed the crime scene. But suddenly Shozo thought that this incident was no fun and decided to cause another incident. Shozo stayed awake throughout the night and hid near the diner. And the moment the diner opens after midnight, you sneak into the diner and stole all the black coins we were collecting. This was only possible because Misako, who had promised to manage the coins, overslept. Shozo easily took out the coin and hid it inside Yozora's socks in the washing machine. And in the morning we found out that the coins went missing. He joined with us and went looking for them. When we heard about the discovery announcement, he went far behind our bags. He took the hidden coins and put it in Kara's locker in the women's dressing room. We tried to put suspicion on Kara for this act, but he was fortunately caught because the wet coins had just been taken out the washing machine while Shozo's sleeves got wet in the process. The reason Shozo acted like this was because he didn't want the culprit to be caught so soon. Misako knew the locations of all the dangerous items, and in the end, the only way to obtain one was from the lottery draw, and the only people who could do that were the team of 2 people that finished the last place the day before. The culprit's original intention was to put all the blame on Ryo, a fellow team member, but this was foiled due to the evidence left at the scene. And the one behind all of this was... you, Mikihiko Koisnaga. I really want to hear your explanation on why you did this. Oh, this is bullshit. Bullshit. Hangman -30, well, fuck you. Son of a fuck. Okay, not bad. Yes, please. I could feel it by seeing Mikihiko's grim expression. This harrowing trial is finally over. But it is over. Oh, I think it's time to conclude, so we'll begin the voting time soon. If you keep stalling so much, it will not look good, alright? Now then, as a result of the voting, who will become the blackhead? Will it be the right answer or not? What's it gonna be? Well? Oh god, it says error here. Why? Warning, no service pack. What does that mean? Okay. So, this is it. I'm glad I saved though. But really? It's not gonna do anything? Fuck me. Oh, it hanged. Great. It hanged. Shit. Let's open it again, shall we? Please work. I'd be pissed if there was no save point and shit. Okay, continue. Okay. Feel it by seeing Mikihiko's grim expression. This harrowing trial was finally over. But it is over, yep. Voting time! Correct. The sword that brutally hacked and killed Kana Ise, the ultimate voice actress, was... It was Mikihiko Koyasnaga, the ultimate puppeteer. Is this the second correct answer in a row? Congratulations!
Huh?
What? Why are everyone's reactions like this? Don't you guys feel good? Do you guys want to live? When Monokuma announced the correct answer, nobody could move. Everyone just suddenly glared at the culprit of this incident, Mikihiko. What's with y'all? Why are y'all looking at me like that? Seriously? Are you asking because you don't know? I still can't believe it. How could you do such a horrible thing? People say you shouldn't judge others by their appearance. I... Shut up, everyone. What do you know about it? I didn't do anything bad. Hey, do you really believe you haven't done anything wrong right now? I'm not bad. The bad thing was that peasant. It's all his fault. Really? Let's hear that. Why did you kill her? Really? Let's hear that. Why did you kill her? Why did you kill a person who was trying to stay strong, you bastard? It's all your fault. What? What does that mean? It's all your fault. You made me do this. The two people three-legged race or swimming, I haven't done that ever since I was young and I wasn't used to it, but... Nevertheless, you guys don't have any idea what my situation was here, but it's still hilarious. What's with those eyes? Are you thinking it's ridiculous? Are you trying to make me bear all the responsibility? Oh, that's right, you guys were just having fun without thinking. That's unfair. But at least it wasn't for the peasant at least. What? Don't pretend you don't know. You did that to me every single day after the sport event began, didn't you? Something you mentioned, a person with no worth? Me? Worthless? Don't be ridiculous. To me, you were the trash here, you know. Uselessly reminding me of someone else in my family's history. You were reminding me of those damn things pretending to be my family every time, again and again. Do you even know how terrible that was? Can you guys even understand? Things that pretended to be my family? Yes, I'm talking about those 3 crazy chicks that were constantly on top of me. What? The youngest sister that hangs out with gangsters, the second sister has a hikikomori issue, so she stays at home all day. Fortunately, my older sister went to a prestigious university, or so it seems. She pretends to be a normal person on the outside, but in reality, she relieves her stress when she studies on me. You have no idea how much those rotten years were. Yeah, those bitches often used me as their plaything. Always. If they were bored, they would dress me in the girl clothes. Even when I tried to urinate, they forced me to sit like girls. One day, they sent me to school and ordered me to dress up as a girl with no underwear. The more crazy state they were, the more crazy the demands grew. There were so much more, but their eyes were very simple. Because it was all funny to them, simply. Because of that one thing. I was stupid to think that I was helplessly carried away from those psychos for a ridiculous reason. Every day, like a doll that can't sleep at will, they kept going and never stopped. Isn't it funny to think that I, who used to be treated as a doll, was called the ultimate puppeteer? Yes, it's because of all those years. I could have lived a more normal life if those psychos hadn't bothered me. I blame all those years for what happened to my personality. So then you killed Kana because of revenge about being traumatized by girls? Is that what you mean? You're mistaken. Vengeance against girls, that doesn't mean anything to me. Those things happened a long time ago. To be honest, I just wanted to keep quiet. But even so, this worthless piece of trash. Come on, speak! Speak about why you arbitrarily reminded me of painful memories. About why you are looking at me with those eyes like a what? I don't know. Like a bitch? Why you still call me worthless? I don't get it. Like a bee what? Why are you saying the same things those bitches said all those years ago? Can you bear it? If you guys were like me, can you endure the days I woke up with the worst nightmares? But the nightmares don't end as a dream, but then you get caught and bullied in reality. Can you guys stay sane during all those days, at every hour, and every day, and every single damn year? Can you? Always dreaming about those psychos waking up to your worst day that you have to suffer 24 hours a day? I'm asking you if you can fucking bear with it. So I killed her, Kanaise. That's just it. The girl was just simply unlucky. Do I want to get out of here, wanting to know what's happening outside? Don't fuck with me. If only I could get rid of the nightmares that haunt me every day. It doesn't matter if I give up on all of that crap. The escape switch, I want this guy to be trashed instead. It's just you guys. If we get rid of him, I don't have to worry about this nightmare anymore. Crazy asshole. Hey Monokuma, let's ask one question. Question? What is it? If I kill the bastard right now, will I become the Blackened then? You mean now, right? Even though he's the Blackened, he's still a living human. So no matter how much of a blackened they are, killing someone is still considered murder. So the person who kills will always become the blackened. Oh, yeah? Well, I know it's crazy, but let me ask you a favor. Favor, a request from the self-respecting Mr. A. Will the sun rise from the west tomorrow? Well, there's no way I could oblige, but... What is it? That bastard, the one who killed Kana. Execute him right now. Put him away from my eyes. Teray's request makes everyone who hears it chill to the bone. However, nobody questioned it. Oh, does Miss Akatsuage finally feel the joy of watching people die? If so, I am very happy. Alright. If people could kill with their eyes, I'd be dead already. So there's nothing much to be gained by dragging out for more time, so I'll go ahead with this. What? What do you mean? Your execution, of course. I hate this. It's them who did it wrong, so why do I have to die? If you want to kill me, you just have to kill those guys who made me like this. No matter who was at fault, you were the one who committed the crime anyway, so you must be punished. I don't like this. I hate it. I don't want to die. Now then, I have prepared a very special punishment for the ultimate puppeteer, Mikihiko Koyasunaga. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Let's go all out, shall we? I don't want to die. It's punishment time. Jesus Christ. But, no matter how you slice it, wasn't this the best execution ever? The adrenaline is rushing. Yahoo! Wow, why are their reactions so low today? Weren't you angry with them? You don't even think about mourning this time, do ya? Reactions like these are really boring. Jeez, these guys are so boring. No fun at all. So annoying, just disappear already. Disappointing. Alright, the drawing machine at the gym will be removed tomorrow because the number of teams has decreased. It seems like we can't hold any more sports events. And I'll leave the next floor open, so feel free to investigate it at will. Now then, adios, have a good day. Monokuma disappeared, but no one left the courtroom. Some of them seem to have lost their strength in their legs or even about to collapse on the floor. In many ways, this has been the worst morning so far. 4 people are already dead. I'm afraid of getting myself used to this ridiculous situation little by little. As for myself, I don't know what to think anymore. Awful. No matter what the story, how could people be treated like this? Are you okay? I'm fine. All of them look tired. That was the case for me too. I felt really worse in the moment. Kazuki, are you alright? I'd like to say I'm fine, but I'm not at all. Me too, honestly. Can't even get the strength in my legs right now. Since I've seen many terrible scenes this morning, I can't help it. Even so, still, Kazuki. I wonder if he really was a person who deserved to die. You don't have to complicate things. He was a cheap guy who earned his own demise. Teray. Don't stay weak because of that guy. He's someone who isn't worth to even be remembered. There's no way. I don't think I can come to that conclusion so easily. I'm not forcing you, but when your heart is weak, only Monokuma will benefit. That's what I'm worried about. So try not to worry as much as possible. If you keep dragging here, it will only damage you in the end. Yeah, as long as we keep it together. Enough, that's enough. I'll go up now. I want to do nothing today and just rest. Yeah, that's right, I forgot one thing. Hey. Oof. Ugh. I almost forgot about it. That's your well-deserved reward. You've been very cheeky on this case. Tori, what are you doing? You keep your mouth shut. Now is not the time to get with your own problem. What are you... You drove Kana to her death because you couldn't manage the coins correctly, and this bastard drove the dead Kana to be Monokuma's traitor and all that bullshit. I think you and this guy are the same. What do you have to say? If you understand that much, don't respond about it anymore. If I slack off like you, we might lose someone else's life. And you, punk. What? Be careful with what you do in the future. If you do anything suspicious, I'll beat you to the brink of death. The one just hit was a light blow as a warning. I'll make sure to listen to that. You're the worst asshole. Everyone seemed surprised by Toray's sudden action. However, in the confusion, I could feel one more thing. The thin cracks were slowly forming between us. What? Kazuki! Who's that? Older sister or something? After the second class start, I was exhausted and took a nap in the private room. And now after waking up, my forehead is covered with cold sweat. It's like having a nightmare because I fell asleep after seeing such a terrible sight. It's a really awful feeling. What time is it? Oh, my neck. The time indicated by the clock is already 10:30 p.m. I think I fell asleep around lunchtime, but it's already nighttime. I can't even wash myself like this, sigh. The unfortunate situation of having to go back to sleep without being able to relieve this uncomfortable feeling, a sigh comes out naturally. Huh? What is this? What? This is a gold coin. Wasn't this for the winning prize? Why are there two of them in my room? There's a note here. Hey, there were some coins left behind. What are these? This is an extra in case there was a winner. But since I don't need them anymore, I decided to give the remaining ones. So Kazuki earned it. Use it as a souvenir or throw them away. You can do whatever you want with them, Monokuma. If the title of Ultimate Lucky Student can shine in a place like this, but if you give something like this now, I can't use it. Wait a minute. If I recall, Monokuma said that the machines will be removed tomorrow, so that means the drawing machines are still in the gym. So then perhaps the escape switch might be pulled. Honestly, it's a ridiculous probability, not probably, but if I'm really an ultimate lucky student, then maybe it is possible. Alright, let's go to the gym quickly. Can I save first though? But okay. They're still here. So I just need to put them here and turn it around. Let's see. That one ball. Well, what's inside? This is... Kazuki Watanabe sisters might be very pretty. Oh. How does he know that my older sister is pretty? In the end, it was a trivial piece of information without much profit. Was I fortunate that I obtained my own information? Then let's try one more. Another ball. After pulling it out, I wondered who the contents inside belonged to. I just looked at the contents without much thought, and it was lucky that it was my own information. But being conscious of it now, it is a bit difficult to open this one. What should I do? Look. Oh, this might be an opportunity to learn something about the others, right? Then, to learn a little bit, it's fine, right? Why would I not want to look? Let's see. What? What is this? Is this true? Is this true? What is it? It can't be, right? It could be a vicious prank that Monokuma put in. What is it? But what if this is real? What is it? What the hell does it mean? What is it? Son of a fuck. Yukari Koime might have killed someone before. No fucking way! Self-defense, probably. Shit! What now? Chapter 2 end. Oh shit, no fucking way. I don't believe that. I mean, God, shit. No fucking way. No fucking way Yukari can kill someone. Yes, I wish to save. So is this it? Official story ends here. If you would like to give the game feedback, bug reports, visit the website danganhistory.com. Our submission, send it to email address. That address. Thank you for playing. Please talk for there. This game was abandoned. There won't be official chapter. Oh fuck, that sucks. It's abandoned. Why was it abandoned? Oh man, I want to see what happens next. So yeah, this was Danganronpa Blowback, one of the best fan games out there. God damn it. God damn it. It also has the right amount of story, character. In each character, you're like, oh, I'm more interested in learning about this person because I learned one piece of information about them. Now I'm learning more and more about them as the story goes and the FTEs, and it's not really distracting in the main story where they talk so much about dumb shit that drags on for too long. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna call out Danganronpa for dragging things for too long, and also Danganronpa at the Bellum, another one that dragged things for too long. Like, yeah, we get it. You guys are in love. Jesus Christ, how long are we going to endure more of your fucking romance shit? It's fucking annoying. It's distracting from the main fucking story. What else is annoying? Yeah, those two are the most dragged out stories fan games. So this is Danganronpa Blowback. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. Maybe someday we will get a chapter 3 if we're persistent enough in trying to spread the word of Danganronpa Blowback. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.